So, have I passed the IELTS test?
Well,
Huh?
nope, sorry.
What do you mean? Why not?
To explain better, let's have a look at your answers and highlight some of the pitfalls to be avoided when giving answers in IELTS speaking test. So, the first one, unfamiliar words. Describe an effigy that is popular in your country.
What? What is an effigy?
That is an easy mistake to avoid. If you don't understand any word in the question, it's totally okay to ask for any clarification. So, say something like this: could you rephrase the question, please? Or would it be possible for you to explain what effigy means? Or I'm really sorry, but it seems like I've got butterflies in my stomach. Could you rephrase that? Okay, let's try again. Describe an effigy that is popular in your country.
I'm sorry, I do not quite get the meaning. Would it be possible for you to explain what an effigy is?
Remember, IELTS is testing your communication skills, not your mind-reading abilities, so asking for clarification is perfectly acceptable. Let's move on. The second one is one word. Jamie, do you like music?
Yes.
IELTS is not a yes-no quiz. You must speak. Try to elaborate your answer as much as possible. For example, you don't like music or you don't listen to music, you're tone deaf. But here you need to pretend that you like different types of music.
Okay, let me try that again. I mostly listen to music when I'm cycling because it puts me in a good mood and helps me to decompress the stresses of the day, or allows me to switch off from any problems I might be dealing with. I usually listen to 90s indie music, folk, and the odd smattering of opera.
Remember, IELTS is not a lie detector test. You're not swearing an oath. So it's okay to stretch the truth a little bit in your answer. Number 3, correcting the examiner. Jamie, do you like wearing perfume?
Well, before I answer that question, I need to clear up something. Perfume really only refers to women, but actually...
It's not important to be pedantically correct. Answer the question. You can display your vocabulary knowledge by using a better fitting synonym. So, let's try again. Do you like to wear perfume?
In truth, I only wear fragrance when it is a special occasion. For example, when I'm going out for the evening and I want to complement my outfit by smelling nice. I usually wear colognes that are woody with hints of spices and vanilla.
That's good. Remember, you can demonstrate your English ability without acting like a smart arse. Number 4, assessing the examiner. Do you know a lot of older people?
Oh, that is a great question to choose.
Do you think I will ask you bad questions? Don't fall into that trap, just answer the questions one more time. Do you know a lot of older people?
Yes, I am fortunate to know quite a few people of an older generation. They are really knowledgeable, have real life, practical experience, and so it is helpful when I need to consult whenever I have a problem or a dilemma emerges.
Remember, just answer the question. If you like this question or you think it's an easy one to answer, that's great. But the key is to answer clearly and succulently. Number 5. Which question? First or second? Jamie, what is your favorite sport?
For most of my life, my favourite sport has been football, mostly because it is such a simple game to play or watch. All you need is some object to kick around. But actually, it was not my first sporting love. That was rugby, because I grew up in New Zealand. And trust me, there is no alternative there. The All Blacks, the national team, are worshipped.
And what is the most popular sport in your country?
Hang on a minute, I haven't finished answering the first question. What do you want me to do now? Answer the second?
Okay, you need to calm down and let the examiner guide you. If they believe you have responded sufficiently, then it's great for you. At that point, pivot your answer to the second question. So, Jamie, go on.
Well, that is kind of easy because it is football. English people are proud that the modern version of the game kicked off first in England, and with 92, we have more professional teams than most countries, even ones with much larger populations. I just hope one day to actually see England win a tournament.
Sorry, Jamie, fingers crossed. Remember, always follow the lead of your examiner. And it is a positive sign for your answer if they ask you an additional question. Number 6, do not parrot. Jamie, is it common for people in your country to work in offices?
Yes, it is common for people in my country to work in offices.
Okay, hold on a second. Always avoid parroting the question from the examiner. If you do this, it's very likely that you will lose points from your score. So, let's go again. Is it common for people in your country to work in offices?
Indeed it is. I would speculate that a sizable majority of the workforce work in offices, though the prevalence varies between factors like industry, location and economic development of the region. Also, because of the legacy of the COVID pandemic, forms of hybrid working environments are not uncommon, where people split working from home and from their offices.
Remember, be a peacock, not a parrot. Show off your English skills by elaborating on your answers and avoid merely repeating the question words. Number 7. Avoid using basic words. Jamie, do you like driving?
Yes, I do. I enjoy driving because in truth, I drive every day.
Okay, well, you haven't made any mistakes, and that is fine. Your grammar is also correct, which is also a good start. But you are unlikely to receive a high score because you are using simple basic words that pretty much everyone else uses. Jamie, let's go again. Do you like driving?
I'm not that keen of a driver because it is an infrequent occasion that I'm in a car. Where I live, owning a motor vehicle is problematic because there is a lack of secure space for parking. When I do drive, for me it is a functionary aspect of my life. I do so because I have to. However, the prospect of long commutes, sitting in traffic jams and slowly edging forward fills me with dread.
Remember, don't be afraid to elaborate on your answers, as this provides an opportunity for you to impress the examiner with your vocabulary knowledge. Number 8. Try not to sound like pages from an encyclopedia. Are you close to your family?
Very much so, but this is not an unusual occurrence for evolved Homo sapiens. Additionally, according to sociological frameworks, familiar bounds are imperative in shaping psychological development, particularly during formative childhood stages.
Right, hold your horses here. Tone down your rhetoric. Remember, it's a speaking test, not a lecture on social philosophy or a demonstration of your intellectual capabilities. Try to use natural expressions such as, yeah, I have to say we're pretty close. When I was younger, my sister and I would fight almost daily, but now we are inseparable, like peas in a pod. There has always been a close bond between me and my nearest and dearest. Okay, so let's recycle the last question.
I would say that I'm pretty close to my family, particularly my mother, although she can sometimes drive me a little crazy with her opinions. When we were kids, I used to argue a lot with my sister, who is 6 years older than me. When you are children, that is a massive age gap, but actually now we're quite tight, and she is a good sounding board.
Remember, yeah, it's good to expand and elaborate on your vocabulary knowledge, but the examiner is looking for a degree of authenticity.
Katya? Katya?
Yes, Jamie, what is it?
Well, what about my answers? The new ones? Have I passed the IELTS test now?
Well, you have definitely improved. Remember, Optimal IELTS is here to help all of you improve your IELTS score. Please like this video, watch our other videos to gain some more useful insight, and if you would like to, please subscribe to our channel.
So, you aren't going to tell me my score? Days, do you want some food?